This video will show you how to set up your Schoology Gradebook. Prior to beginning, you should have already added students to your course, and they will automatically populate the gradebook. So here I am on the home page of my course. In the left nav bar, click on Gradebook, and then Grade Setup. We'll start at the top and create our categories, our grading categories. You can create any categories you'd like. You can see I've already created two categories, homework and quizzes. So let's add another category, discussions. Click on the Add button here. In the pop-up window, name your category. Choose how you want to calculate it, by points or by percent. I will choose points. And then I can choose here to have the lowest grade or the lowest two grades dropped if I want. So once I have that information, click the Create button. And you can see that the category is now listed here with my other categories. If you want to weight your categories, check this box here. And you'll see the default is still equal. So I can change these around. The weights are in relationship to one another, and the percentages will be revealed here. So let's say that I want quizzes to be twice the weight of homework. I can make that happen there, and now the percentages do their thing over here as well. So, and if I want homework to be twice as weighty as discussions, I can change that. Whoops, there you go. So now my percentages reveal the weights that I selected. Finally, in this area, select a default category. When you create assignments, the default category will automatically be chosen as the grading category for that assignment. Of course, you can change this manually. So here we have an assignment window open. We can select the category here, so discussions, homework, quizzes, or I can make it ungraded. When you choose the default category, which I selected as homework, that's what automatically appears here. Just saves me one step, but I can change that whenever I want. Now let's look at scales and rubrics in this upper right area. The default scales are numeric, letter grade, pass, fail. But you can add other scales and rubrics. You can see that I added a mastery rubric here. Click on any of the scales for more detail. Again, you can choose the default scale by clicking on the star. You can still change the scale for any specific assignment, but by choosing a default, it just saves you a step for the assignments that you maybe most often, or the type of scale that you most often use. Next, let's look at grading periods and final weights. So you can see here two grading periods, fall and spring. Since we do not want fall and spring grades to be averaged together, I'm going to change the weight of fall to 0. And you can see that now the spring grades are going to be 100% of the grade. You can also add additional grading periods, and we can talk about that in another video. Finally, you're going to choose your final grade settings. So first choose a scale. So even if you've used numeric for daily assignments, you might want to choose a letter grade for the final. You can make additional selections here, and you can even add a custom overall grade column if you want to replace the calculated grade with a custom grade of your own. And when you're finished with this page, make sure to save it here.